Good morning. This is Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing, with today's pre-opening grain and livestock comments for Friday, August 29th, 2025, last day of the month, sports fans, and a long weekend ahead of us. Felt like some people did some short covering yesterday in the grains heading into the weekend. We still, it's nice to see a bounce in corn. That's a good start. We've got a lot more work we need to do. I need to see these corn at 420 before I really get pumped up. So 420, and then I'd love to see us hit 432 and three quarters, fill that July 4th gap. Yesterday just felt like a thin market. Somebody covered some bushels. We'll see. Every rally has to start somewhere. I understand that, but for now, I would maintain our 410s or 405 puts, which are good. Most of them are good next 30 days. I'd actually even look to possibly extend them to 60 days. We may be entering this kind of dead zone in corn where we trade around $4. That's kind of my gut feeling. November beans, after a bounce yesterday, again, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, here we go." We had really good corn, new crop corn exports. Not a whole lot in the bean exports, but in general, we've seen our old partners showing up. China continues to remain on the fence. Um, Again, if you're looking at new crop beans, I understand a lot of people's basis is terrible right now. We're at 1045. I'm just going to call it 1050. That is a heck of a lot better than where we were down at 980. If that 70 cents is worth something to you, I would definitely look to protect beans, especially if I'm going to store them here. You do not have to spend a fortune. You don't have to, but just to defend 70, 80 cents, to me, it's worth it to spend, 12 cents, 13 cents max. Don't go out there and spend 20, 30 cents to defend 70 cents. And the wheat, overnight, um, unchanged. Again, December wheat, Chicago and KC really trying to hold off against these new contract lows. We did get a little bit of a breather bounce yesterday. We got a turnaround also too. Some people like to watch the French Matif market. There's a little bit of a reversal there. I mean, at this point in wheat, it's any port in a storm, right? If you're looking for signals, smoke signals, tea leaves, now if I'm long uh, Chicago D Suite, I'm looking at 523, 523, 517 are the levels that need to hold. If those don't hold, we're going to have more downside pressure. Again, it just felt like a lot of people don't even want to work today. They're certainly not going to work Monday because of the holiday, and saw a little blip there. So a nice bounce. Nothing to write home about though. Sorry, I wish it was, but you know we'll take it where we can get it. Moving over to the livestock, that's going to be interesting today. We were lower yesterday, finished the day down 260 in fat cattle. Um, Feeder cattle finished the day down 260. It's the last day of the month. We've seen this before where we get a lot of volatility the last day of the month. So it's pretty clear to anybody out there what your risk is. If you're short, excuse me, October fat cattle, you got to worry about us taking out 240, 242 and change, 242.07 in the oct contract. If you're long October feeders, what's your worry? Your worry is, if we don't hold this 360 level, everybody's waiting to see if we can take out 370 in October feeders. It's been a heck of a run. Cash market, everything continues to hold in there pretty good. The herd is too small. It's going to take a while for this to get worked out. When you look at the tariffs that we've got coming out of Brazil and the border still being closed, there just aren't enough cattle, and we will see continued volatility here like this. Are we going to see the funds take profits? I don't know. It doesn't take a whole lot if there's nobody there to trade to move these prices. There were some deliveries yesterday in August, about 20 of them. August fat cattle, I think that spooked some people. But again, if you're trading the delivery month, you're basically playing catch with an M80. That I would stay away from August delivery. You need to be in August. Excuse me. You need to be in October or December. And for feeders, you need to be in October or November. There's some really good hedges out there right now. And the only way to play it, I continue to believe, if you're long cattle, is stay long your cattle in the pen and use puts or put spreads, something where you've got two things. You've got a known maximum loss on your hedge, and in some cases, a known maximum profit if you're doing a put spread. But that's the key. You want to have a floor. You want to keep the upside open. And I'll be honest with you, some people that I work with, they've sold calls here to pay for puts in the past. That has not worked out well. That opens up another can of worm because when you sell a call to pay for a put, you're basically selling futures. And when the market moves 50 bucks in a month, it can be an eye-opening experience. It's not a whole lot of fun. Um, okay, and then lean hogs again, new highs out there in April, 91, 95 yesterday. It sure looks like hogs want to chase the cattle. That's a market again. I think you need to be playing for the long side right now. And if you're a producer, a rancher, you're listening to me because you're long in the pen. So this is a good development. If I'm looking at April now, I would go out there and try and make sure I defend 90 cents, worst case scenario, and let the good times roll. If we can get back up to the buck, let's go. Again, at some point, this thing's going to correct, and you're going to want to have a good put in place. So get that done here this weekend. If there's anything I do to help you with, if you're looking for specific cash sell levels, I share those with clients. If you're looking for specific hedges, I share those with clients. I also don't just put a hedge on and let you fend for yourself. I manage it based on my 30 plus years of experience. There are times when you want to roll these puts down. There are times when you want to leave them alone. And again, that's what you pay me for. And I am sharing with you what I've learned in 30 plus years of doing this. This is Chris Robinson. Have a great Friday. Give me a call, 312-638-8868. Also, go ahead and sign up for my letter. If you're not getting it already, you'll get these two daily podcasts. You'll get the one weekly client podcast. And, if you don't like it, you can always turn it off. But I would ask you, if you're looking for help, take a look at my letter. Take care.